Hey, welcome back to another episode of Chaos Entropy. This is episode 42, October 2nd, 2024. And, not a lot of news, but
You know,
some interesting.
I didn't. I'm joking. I did.
Oh, you just keep talking. I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, well, you said there weren't a lot of topics.
The topics, they're not like anything juicy. I mean,
Oh,
I think okay, there has been more Assassin's Creed stuff I've been hearing about, but nothing like concrete. Like
really?
just speculations about the delay.
I haven't
About
heard anything new about Assassin's Creed. I've only heard about
the
Ubisoft.
end of Ubisoft.
The what?
People are just like, it's the end of Ubisoft. I'm like, I really doubt that, but
Wait, you didn't hear it though?
what?
It could be the end of Ubisoft, at least Ubisoft as we know it.
Oh, I thought those were jokes.
No. No, I told you on the podcast.
Oh yeah, you're right. But I didn't really take into account. See, I mean, like, I guess the last game underperformed, but like, I don't know how many units were sold of.
It's like getting to the point where the investors are they're trying to push the current CEO out.
Okay, I did hear about that.
They've dropped like the stock has been like an all-time low in like 10 years.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
So yeah, I mean it is pretty bad, and it does seem like it's coming to an end soon.
Yeah, that's well, hopefully they come out the other side better.
I don't know. I mean, there's also been what's it called? I don't know if you've seen the video. It's like what's it called? This one guy, he did interview. Let me actually search him up. He he did like an anonymous like interview with well, not an interview, but like he sent a bunch of Ubisoft employees questions, and then he got a bunch of responses back.
Well, I didn't watch that video, but I do know the video you're talking about.
Okay. And I mean it's pretty interesting. So I mean we can get into that, or we can get into what you want to get.
I got because the thing I had was what was it? There was the new Destiny news.
Oh yeah.
I mean, technically it is a lot of news, sort of, but it's more about like the upcoming season stuff and the things they're adding to the game. And like next summer, there's like a Metroid style game mode or something they're adding to the game next year.
A what?
A Metroid style game mode.
What does that
Or
mean?
something.
It's gonna be a 2D side scroller or something?
I think I don't know because they didn't say anything. There's not
What
a
do
lot
they
of
mean by
words.
Metroid?
Or Metroid. What's the word? Like I have to look more into it.
Metroidvania?
Yeah, they said Metroidvania, which
What the hell does that? It's like Metroidvania is like 2D.
yeah. So I guess the aesthetics of Metroid, like the
But Metroid or Metroidvania?
oh, is that a separate game altogether?
Metroidvania is like it's like, you know, Castlevania.
Oh, I thought when I saw the word
It's like when they say
Metroid.
Soulsborne.
Oh, I thought it just meant Metroid.
No.
I've never heard the term Metroidvania.
Metroidvania is literally like side scroller shit.
Oh, okay. Well, that is more confusing. But supposedly it's the thing they're cooking up for summer of 2025.
So what is it like?
Well, there's literally nothing on it yet because that's like the last thing they announced. Cause all the other stuff they announced is more about the upcoming Frontier season stuff. Like they have potion crafting, exotic armor. What do you call it? 3.0 armor.
I thought it was
Crafting.
4.0 at this point. Yeah, I heard about the armor thing. What is that?
If it wasn't. I
Oh,
guess it
actually,
wasn't.
we're gonna be what's it called? I think Vlad said he'll be good on Saturday, so we can have him on talking about that.
Okay, good. I guess we can talk more about that then.
So you want to hold
because
off until then, or you want to skim over it, or?
hold off for the sake of me not being as knowledgeable. I'd rather his opinion about the whole thing because he has actual input.
Okay.
um. Uh. Do you have the certain things that that was said in that video for Shadows?
Shadows. Oh, no,
Yeah.
the video that he was talking about is about Ubisoft
Oh, as a whole, like that, just
as a whole.
regular.
Yeah. So I mean, here, let me actually. Yeah, but
Gotcha.
what have you heard about Shadows?
Well, people said people are speculating the delays because they're trying to change Yasuke in some way or shape
I
or
don't think that's
form.
the case.
That is not the case at all. Because if that was the case, they would have done that a long time ago.
That's like they're not doing that. They're
That's
not.
a they can't delay to do a 180 of a
Where
character.
is this even coming from?
Nothing like no legit source. It was just I just hear like it's all theory at this point because it's just speculation because there's no proof yet of what the actual delay is about per se. It could just be, a lot of games sometimes do need to give a publisher once, you know, to either moved up or moved back, and like the developer didn't have enough time. There's always something like that, but sadly, because this game has such a strong opinion on it at the moment, anything that they do behind the scenes in regards to a delay or anything that can be simple for other games, but for this game, it looks worse for them every time. And it could be that case. Like I don't know if this delay is, you hope that the game hopefully comes out good on day one if that's the case. But I wonder how many people actually gonna play it. If they do play it.
I don't know. I think it might end up like something similar to Star Wars Outlaws at this rate.
I only heard people talk about that for like 3 days.
Yeah, I feel like people are gonna. I mean, this one might have more talk because I mean, it's a downfall of something. So
True. Well, plus this is a lineage of games. Like Star Wars Outlaws is like a one-off thing. So
yeah,
like
actually, something similar to Star Wars Outlaws was Assassin's Creed Mirage.
yeah, because
Nobody
it
talked
was
about
like
that.
2 days and then zero words afterwards. It's been over a year and people are like, was Mirage good, bad, or meh? Most people say it was okay, which is sad for a AAA at this point. Because have you heard about this not theory, but like this notion like that's like taking over like AAA in regards to just how AAAs are just either taking too long to come like to make. They don't get their money back based on the product, and it's like it's a cycle of all these games doing the exact same thing every time for the last couple of years.
Yeah, and I mean, on top of that too, like they're just most of the games are just generic at this point. Like they've kind of lost their identity.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's
Like look at Battlefield, for example. I mean, what the fuck is Battlefield anymore? uh, it's losing to Call of Duty, and all Call of Duty is doing is, well, Call of Duty is just being Call of Duty and also doing that battle royale stuff.
yeah. Well, I
But
do
it's also
think
able to like do Battlefield stuff now too. So
Call of Duty is a little different for AAA because of even the down years, because it's a yearly game, like, another title comes in, it, it's able to keep afloat. Plus Activision's backing probably helps a lot. And the game, they got to a point to understand how to, like, even if the game's not good that year, they're able to still rank in enough money and also have developers, like, willing to try every year, or try, like, every couple years you will get a shining, Call of Duty. It's just it's a cycle of hell. If it
I
looks
mean,
like
like
hell.
at the same time though, like Call of Duty, Call of Duty is in a league of its own. Like
That's what I'm trying to say.
Call of Duty just works.
It, it's
Um,
a it's a machine, it's a well-oiled machine that will keep on going, It's
and there are misses. Like Vanguard was a huge miss, but
yes, but that's the
when
funny
they,
thing, like because there's multiple developers for one IP,
Well, I mean, they do the same thing with, like, EA has multiple dev teams working on Battlefield.
Yes. Now, well, they technically hadn't. They had before, but it wasn't as noticeable because
Yeah, but,
like
like,
guys.
now, like, it's just undeniable.
Well, yes, but I will say there's a difference only because of Call of Duty like was known for like you know a specific developer will be like that would be the main developer of this one Call of Duty per Call of Duty, and not a lot of the games have done that before for other companies where like they truly have like one developer. Now it's multiple, but it's still like for instance like what was it like Modern Warfare 3 was technically Sledgehammer's year, even though they were just doing the multiplayer, but it was technically their year.
Yeah, but even then, like, the amount of content they put out is just, like,
Yeah, I know. We'll
it's just
probably
not
talk about
comparable.
it years to come. How Entropy 3 had probably the most content of any Call of Duty,
Yeah,
and I think that's a good
like,
thing because I
Modern
know.
Warfare 3 beats 2042.
Oh yes, definitely. There's more replayability. Well, besides Call of Duty being Call of Duty, and usually it does have replayability, but um, then again, I only played not even the beta, but I played the free weekend for Vanguard. That's the only time I ever played it, so
You played the beta for what?
I didn't play the beta, but I played there was a free weekend for Vanguard, the Vanguard year. That was the only time I played Vanguard. And I was like, it's alright, but I mean, here's the thing. Every Call of Duty you go back to, there's always the people that are like, level 1000 that play that game nonstop for each one. Like Model for 2, Vanguard.
Yeah,
Like you'll have those people, but like I wonder what the peak number was for Vanguard compared to every other Call of Duty.
it's probably, I don't know.
Like
I
I
don't
know
know.
the general census is that it's a bad game, but like we could say that, but in reality, how many people were still playing? Because it's the main Call of Duty. Like for instance, Infinite Warfare was a
Actually, I
different
think
thing.
the numbers actually really did dip for that one, though.
Oh yeah, that was Vanguard was the year where the three major titles went to hell, right? So
Yeah, they went, yeah, it was when Infinite War, no, Halo Infinite, Call of Duty
yeah,
Vanguard, and Battlefield 2042. Um,
when they were abysmal, to say the least. And
Halo
then
Infinite came out, but, like, Halo Infinite was the only good one, but even it had problems.
isn't it the major problem? Like it didn't even have seasons for a long time.
It didn't have anything.
Oh
It literally, the
yeah.
multiplayer was bare bones. There was barely any content in multiplayer. There was barely, like, it was just using events to sustain it, and that's it.
Why do you think that was?
Why'd they do it, or why did it fail?
Why did they do that? Or
I
the
have
lack
no
of.
idea. I just have no idea, because apparently, like, they were holding back content, and I have to think at this point it's just pure incompetency. Like, every single AAA company now out there is just incompetent. There was barely any content. We were playing on the same maps over and over. They were literally like drip feeding us content. It was the armor cores were barely. It was so weird. Like, there was no cross. Like, you couldn't customize how you wanted to customize. Um, and even then, like, they said, yo, you'll be able to earn a lot of the armor in game. You were barely able to earn anything in game. Most of the stuff was through battle passes. Um, it was just a mess.
Where was it? Well, since then, did they come out with like seasonal content or?
Oh yeah, I mean, the seasonal content was always there, but it got to a point where the seasons would last like 3 months. Well, no, I think half a year. They kept on, like, delaying seasons for some reason because I guess they didn't have any content on hand.
Yeah.
It was really bad, and it was just really bad. Uh, and like recently, well, I think like probably like last year or beginning of this year, they added firefight finally. But I mean, like, that's the thing. Like, 343 has its own problems with Halo. Like, everyone is just mishandling their own franchises now. Um, it's
Yeah,
just
it's weird.
actually, yeah. I mean, I actually had this as one of the topics down. We could be in a what you call, I guess, a dark age of gaming right now. Um,
Yeah, it's like I guess it would be a dark. I mean, like you have all these games coming out, but they're so just bare,
they're bare bones, but they're so expensive.
which is sad because like I guess you can sort of see like not what they were going for, but like you could tell there was money put into this, but at the same time you're like, well, like where's like the main content that should be here?
Yeah,
What
like
makes this game is not there? Like the lust of certain games, you're like, oh, this immediately you get right into it.
yeah, like some games just abandon their core like idea, like the core mechanics of the game, and like they start trying to chase trends.
That's when your game fails. Like you start, changing how what your game should be, like the core aspect to it, and then you just chase the trend, and there goes everything.
Yeah, like I mean, like look at Battlefield. Like I think right now, like everyone agrees, like Battlefield 4 is probably the best Battlefield. Battlefield 1 isn't bad. It's just it's not like Battlefield 4. I think the thing about Battlefield 1 is the atmosphere, right? The atmosphere in the games. That's the big part. Like they really show you the sheer atmosphere, and that's what holds that one up. But like the
One has I do think one technically does have a better atmosphere, but that's based on like the engine.
that's the
The
thing, because
one
like
like
one you go into like the trenches of Battlefield 1 and like it's just chaos. It's just
yeah, yeah,
war and
well,
chaos.
but it works perfect. Like it really cements the aesthetic.
Yeah, it's like
Cause like
war is hell.
because if Battlefield 4 was on that like type of that engine for that year, I don't know. I mean, who knows if Battlefield 4 will be Battlefield 4? You know what I mean? Like it would probably be.
That's the thing. People are saying like the prime battlefield, the perfect
Yeah.
battlefield would be Battlefield 4 combined
Oh
with
my
the
goodness.
atmosphere of Battlefield 1.
I mean, you would assume, but I doubt it because we still like Battlefield 4 the way it is at the moment. Therefore, how do we know if you change it, it'll still have the good
Well,
feel
I mean,
to
that's
it?
the only thing you'd be changing is the atmosphere, right? I like Battlefield 4 too, but Battlefield 4 didn't have this world-ending, world is hell atmosphere.
But
It
it
had
was
it was like kind of like Battlefield 3 2.0.
you mean like how
It's just like it's just
that,
Battlefield. Like it's just
you could compare Battlefield 3 to 4 and Modern Warfare 2 to 3, sort of. How like, well, both 3 and Battlefield 3 and 4 is just like a 2.0 version. Uh, I wouldn't call it DLC though, it is its own game,
But like
but,
but like the
uh,
thing is, what I'm talking about atmosphere is like there wasn't any like dark grittiness to it. It
oh
was just a
no.
modern military shooter that was just really well
Yeah, but
done.
it's probably the most well done at the time.
But if you put the atmosphere, the dark, grit of Battlefield 1, you get some similar
Yeah.
atmosphere to that and apply it to Battlefield 4. So
I
like
bet you could have it would be a very different game, but,
I don't think so. I think it will be literally the perfect Battlefield. It will literally be war is hell, but you got all the mechanics of Battlefield 4.
yes, like a better modern,
It's kind of like
you
Modern
know,
Warfare 19, Modern Warfare 2019.
that's true. That was the
The
epitome of
the thing that held it up was the atmosphere.
yeah.
Same thing in
That's
this case. You can clearly see the difference between Modern Warfare 3, which is just a Call of Duty game, with the mechanics of Modern Warfare 2019.
yeah. Also, you know what's funny? I think about this a lot. I don't know what went wrong with the engine from 5 to 2042 because I still think 1 and 5 are the epitome. Like atmosphere for me, they look the best, and then you go to 2042, and it's a big downgrade like visually. I don't know what the hell they changed to do that. Maybe because 128 players, they had to change everything.
I
I
think it's
don't
probably because
know.
they wanted to add in the portals thing.
Yeah, and that's
That
yeah.
stripped away a
Well,
lot of the
so
photorealism.
that's a majority of people do play the Portal aspect, of course, and
But the
also
funny thing is they play the Portal aspect to remake
I know.
Battlefield 3.
Well, they, I will give them credit to having a crazy amount of customization at least, um, for that. I know that's the only reason people play it because it's like, it's at least the funny thing is there are servers for the Portal, but there's no servers for the main game.
Really?
There's no server browser anymore.
That's
It
crazy.
pisses me
Nobody...
off.
Is it because nobody plays the main game, or...
I don't know. There was never a server browser from day one.
What?
There's never been a server browser.
That's
I'm saying
stupid.
there is no. It's not that I see zero pins. There is no option for a server browser.
That's dumb.
And it takes me like, by the way, it's something's wrong with the game where like it takes you like over 5 minutes to like get into the match. Like you'll be loading and on that screen for 5 minutes.
Ouch.
Well, once I get in, for me, I could still have fun, but I know the difference between 4 and this.
Actually, another thing with 5 too, Battlefield 5 feels like Battlefield 1 without the atmosphere.
I think it still has its own atmosphere. Maybe not.
What
I
is
guess
it?
it's. I still feel. Well, okay. Let me think. Okay. Okay. I know what you mean. And if I do play them back to back, one truly does have like despair and like the grittiness. Like it's on your face. Like your screen is full of that. While 5 is more.
Battlefield 5 feels like it's just a shooter.
It's more. I almost said flamboyant. That's the wrong word. Like lighter, more.
You don't even know, like, you wouldn't even
It
realize
doesn't.
you're playing in World War II.
I guess. Okay, to that extent, I guess you're right. Besides visually, like what you're looking at, but the atmosphere itself is not really there. I
There's
know
like
what you're saying. Okay,
there's no like
I get
theming to it.
that.
There's no,
I guess that never bothered me because I was still just having fun in the game.
I just never had fun. I just thought like, cause like, when I played it, I was like, there's just no atmosphere. There's no, intensity to it. There's no,
I'm addicted to just sniping every goddamn time.
I
I don't
don't
know.
give
It's the
a
only.
shit about sniping. I mean, I like sniping in Battlefield 4 because I got all the equipment.
Well, yeah.
I just dig in, then I'm just like marking targets. I'm observing the battlefield from far away.
Yeah, I did learn sniping in 4 as well. I guess. I
Um,
don't know if I got good because I didn't use it all the time, but I had to level up everything.
and I liked sniping at 4.
I
The
never
maps were
liked it.
like big. You'd be on skyscrapers just sniping.
Yeah, okay, that part is actually the funnest.
See, like that's better. That's pristine. Prime battlefield. But I
They
don't
should
know.
just call it Battlefield Prime.
That's the thing. So I mean, I don't know.
So this next one, if it is like what we're talking about, based on what they said, how it's gonna be the modern,
It's gonna be
uh,
modern, but I'm just completely. I don't know. I don't have any expectations for this. So
well, to be honest, I thought you either gave up or
yeah,
stopped playing
I've
from
given
5
up.
on.
I've given up.
Technically, you didn't really play a lot of 1 either.
I played one here and there, but that's it. I
That's
mean,
why it
but
wasn't
the
you
atmosphere
stopped.
is there. Battlefield 4 is like the best Battlefield.
Unironically played a lot of Hardline though.
Hardline was Hardline didn't even have, Hardline is literally like, Battlefield 5 feels like Hardline, except just set in a different era.
I was gonna say it's like it's 4.25.
There's no like atmosphere in that either.
And that was what, Visceral Games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, these games just, they're just not hitting.
I will say that first 6 months or whatever, I think I never had more like I think because those game modes were addicting to me more than anything else. But you take those out and you look at the game for what it was, and I'm like, oh yeah, never mind. Like those card game modes, I don't know why, but I had so much fun.
I mean, they were interesting.
They were fun for me, but beyond the game modes, the game wasn't like that good.
Yeah.
I remember when it came out, I was like, oh man, these graphics look amazing on good TVs. And then that's
I
like,
don't
oh,
know.
almost
I mean, it looked
like
alright. I still thought Battlefield 4 looked better.
the campaign. I thought like the guns had like a cool like shine to it, like as if it was ray tracing for the time.
Uh,
That's how I envisioned, because I was at a friend's house and they have like this crazy good TV with good resolution. I was like, oh my god, this game looks amazing. This is like a decade ago. Looking back, I'm like, oh yeah, this game looks like trash.
yeah.
um, Speaking of not even triple, I mean, I was gonna talk about Suicide Squad for like a
Oh, I
minute.
heard about this.
Um, I don't know everything, but people are like,
I think you know
some
more
people
than
like,
me.
yeah. So like, season 3 came out with this character named Lawless, which is already triggering. No, I'm
What's
just
Lawless?
this this so the black woman, she goes by Lawless. I think she was I thought she was one of the main characters, the one that helped them, like a robot or something. Let me look.
I heard that, or I just saw this as a comment. I heard it's Deadshot's daughter.
Oh yeah. Uh. Yeah, but people are like mad. It's like, why pick someone like that who's like a nobody?
Yeah.
When you have like a limited amount of like villains you could take from.
Yeah,
Like that are.
I saw that. I saw the comments. Out of all of them, I thought,
Like, people
wasn't
are.
Deadshot not Deathstroke supposed to be in?
Deathstroke will lead season 4, and people are like, thank God.
Well, they're gonna fuck it up. They're gonna mess it up somehow.
I'm Lady Deathstroke.
I mean, okay, I'll be honest though. That wouldn't bother me. I think
I
that'd be
know, I'm
kind
just
of
making
cool. But I feel like they're gonna do something. They're gonna probably. You know what
well,
I'm saying? You already saw Mr. Freeze.
well, yeah, 2 of them are ladies.
You already saw. Okay.
That was a disgrace to Mr. Freeze and his poor half-dead wife.
I mean, okay. Actually, never mind. I take it back. It would not be cool because I know for a fact they would mess it up. Okay, they would mess up.
Look,
Lady Deathstroke, whatever.
a Lady Deathstroke can be cool,
I
but not
mean,
in
but
this
it
game.
wouldn't be cool if they're making it. Never mind. I
Yeah.
take it back. Okay, what we're thinking of as Lady Deathstroke would be is 100 times cooler. What we're thinking that is cool, and how they would just wouldn't do it.
Oh, they said, I don't know if this is true, but the season 3 launch only had 200 players.
I heard about that too. Yeah. Oh man, that's
But
so bad.
Concord gets canceled immediately. But
That's so bad.
how many people were on Concord?
I think. I don't know. Let me actually search that up.
like 50?
I thought it broke. Actually, no. Didn't it never break 1,000?
Oh. Oh, well.
I think I saw like a tweet from
No,
Paul
no,
Tassi.
no.
Like he was like for some reason wondering what's going on. Paul Tassi was wondering why the game wasn't doing good. Here, let me search this up.
Oh, it debuted with 13,000 while Concord 600.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so
Wait,
Suicide Squad started with 13K, and Concord only started with 600.
Did Concord ever break 1,000?
I don't think that. I think it went from 600 downward within that week or whatever.
It never broke 1,000.
Yeah, okay, I guess that is a sign of sadness, but
It didn't even break 700.
that's crazy.
That's crazy, yeah.
But the fact that the Suicide Squad seasons are going downhill in regards to player count. It was 500 last season, this is 200 day one.
Yeah, look, Paul Tassi, I knew this wouldn't go well, but this is legitimately weird. Suicide Squad launched with 20 times as many players. This other guy responded, Gene Park. I'm actually wondering if there's something else going on. Baltassi responds, the timing is weird too, like it peaked early afternoon and didn't even add a couple hundred players after work and school in America? I don't get it. Paul, the game sucks. It's been more than 2 hours and it still hasn't. And then he was wondering if it was glitching.
This is crazy.
Wow, so, yeah, so what, it's got only 200 players?
Yeah, roughly. Or three, I think it went maybe to 3, but at the moment I think it said 200.
Ouch.
Which is like, oops.
Oops. This is a big oops. This is a
I think
big
people
oops.
are this character because it's meant to be another shy, like, antsy type of girl type character. And people are, like, annoyed by that because it's annoying to see that over and over again for, like, if you want a shy girl, like, it doesn't have to be these stereotypes or these character types. And, well, I think people are just annoyed overall, like, this person, like, this name Lol, it's so in your face, like,
They're called lawless and they're black, is that what you're saying?
Whoa, like, what the hell? No.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying. Maybe
I'm
they're
not
saying
what
something
you're
with
saying.
this.
Also, I don't know if she has powers, but I see lightning coming from her, which is a little funny.
What is the... Wait, is it actually Deathstroke's daughter? Not Deathstroke. Deadshot.
No, yeah, that's what they're based on. Yeah, Zoe Lawton, aka Lawless, joins the roster. Let's see.
I mean, are you excited for this character? I know you're a DC nuthead.
Don't play the game, but this character doesn't appear really in the comics, so...
Oh.
This character doesn't even become a villain, I don't think.
Oh.
And if he does, it's not in any major book. It's in some random book just for the sake of, like, oh, this new writer can write about this character.
Ooh.
This is bad. This is just sad.
Out of all the characters they chose,
The character is made before, but not like the...
It's like adding Rick Flag.
I will say, there's lightning coming from her, so if this is another stereotype of another black comic character that has lightning powers.
Oh!
Which, it's funny, because if you name 5, you can, it's just hard. That aren't lightning.
That's terrible.
I don't know what the fixation is, but,
Lightning.
Yeah.
Oh no, I know. Can you name them?
I mean, yeah. So like.
No, I mean like because I don't know anything about comics. Like the characters are black and they're associated with lightning.
Black Lightning.
No way.
It's in his name. He's been around since like the 70s or so.
Okay. What is there one called Black Bolt now?
No, Black Bolt is the head of the Marvel. He's
Wait, that's a character?
Yeah, Black Bolt.
I was just making that as a joke.
He's the head of the Inhumans. The guy who whispers.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Another Black. Static Shock. I got confused as a kid between him and Black Lightning. I thought they were the same guy, except they have the identical powers.
Oh.
Who else? There's a guy called
Black Flash.
well, okay. There is Wallace West, because Wally turned black during the New 52, but then they brought back the original Wally, but they couldn't take away the black one, because then it's racist. So now there's 2 of the same, technically the same character, but one's white and one's black. So yes, there is a Black Flash, technically.
Oh. Okay.
And then, you know what's funny? This is sort of harder because I'm trying to think of black characters in general. Um, we live in 2024, but there's not a lot of them in the main continuity. I'm trying to think. The ones I'm thinking about surprisingly do not have lightning powers, like not Mr. Miracle. What's his? Oh, wait, There's a Mr. Miracle that is black.
Green
He doesn't have
Lantern.
Oh yes, John Stewart, Green Lantern's black and doesn't. Well, he has light-based constructs, but that's not like lightning, so you know.
Martian Manhunter.
I guess he's technically black only because if he's in a human-looking form, he's always black. He's always. Um. Oh God, who else? There's some other one. I'm trying to think now. Oh, Black Panther. Oh wait,
That's Marvel.
he might. He Well, I'm just saying in general
Oh,
because
okay, okay.
um,
Oh wait, Electro.
Black Panther actually does. There's a version of him that does have lightning abilities on his suit or something. So there goes. And Miles Morales does have the Venom Blast, which is lightning looking.
Yeah, Electro from Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, I guess that counts.
He's literally lightning.
No, I'm saying that's the only time it was played by a black guy in any
Oh.
shape or form. Um, that's funny. I can't think of any. Maybe it's just me being ignorant. I can't think of black characters. uh, I bet someone in the comments will find a list of all. Like if you try to ask black characters, lightning, lightning. But there's a couple that aren't. I just can't. Oh, Falcon. He does not.
Hmm. Well, he doesn't even have powers. He has his wingsuit.
And yet he was Captain America somehow.
Yeah, how does he throw the shield? That's
I
crazy.
know. I'm surprised you're Captain America and you're not like, you know,
I thought the
shot.
I thought the shield only works because he's got the super soldier serum, and like superpower people use the shield.
That helps in regards to in regards to I guess bashing heads in because it's heavy shielding. I don't know because in the show, the shield in the that TV show Falcon Winter Soldier, he was throwing it around perfectly fine. At the
Yeah.
end. So I mean, it's all ridiculous, but not him being Captain. Well, actually, it's ridiculous because I just don't understand how a non-powered like the whole point was like, you know, you're Captain America, you can be in almost any battle because you're super strong, you can handle almost anything. You're a super soldier.
Yeah.
And yet, Sam Wilson can get shot and die easily. It just happens not to because the writers don't want that happening.
Wait, doesn't he use the He uses the
No,
wingsuits.
super soldier. Oh, he has a wingsuit, but I'm
Yeah,
saying
it blocks bullets for him.
That's true. I guess there is that. Oh, who else carry? Oh, Rhodey, the Iron Patriot or War Machine. He doesn't have lightning powers.
Yeah, he doesn't have powers.
That's also true. He doesn't have powers. Oh my God, like Blade. But yeah, the first one that came to mind was Black Lightning. It's literally both words put together.
Oh, will you be playing season 3 of the Suicide Squad?
I would have to play the main game.
Did you ever play the main game?
Oh, I haven't played it. What do I know? At first, I think I said I would because it looks
Yeah.
fun, but now that I see the roadmap, I'm like, oh, like, nothing's fun.
Yo.
I thought it can be, like, it wasn't promising, but in my head, I was like, it can go, like, still rock. I understand, like, the campaign was crap, but, like, I was like, well, hopefully this roadmap, whatever it will be, like, will be okay. And then, immediately it wasn't.
Yeah, immediately it just fell on its face.
Like, it doesn't help me saying, like, reiterating, like, these are people from different multiverses, because that doesn't help because...
Like, this just
you know,
still sucks. Like, the Joker...
Oh, it's still crappy, because I don't care, even if they're from a different Earth, that's not the point. It's more about, like, I don't want to have a playable character that's crap.
Yeah.
And,
You got
sorry...
they call him the Jonkler.
Basically just Jared Leto at this point. But,
Bro.
which, you know, he was slightly better in the Zack Snyder universe. I mean, he was in that universe, but he was better in that Justice League movie for like 2 seconds he was in the future, where he would say he would have a rap, he would, you know, sexually molest freaking Batman or something.
Oh man.
He was like, oh, I'll have a reach around with you, and I'm like, what the frick? The madman has lost his mind.
He has truly lost it.
um, what else? But yeah, there's no hope for Suicide Squad. It's over.
I think, I mean, yeah. I think it's
I
been
mean,
over for a while.
I say that, and yet they're planning on keeping going. So even when they have like nobody playing it, but somehow they can keep it up because they had 13,000 people when it first came out.
Oh
If
man.
you have 1,000, you can keep going. If you,
Yeah. I mean,
the numbers they're getting right now are roughly the same numbers that Concord had, but because it wasn't like day one numbers.
yeah, at least, yeah. I don't know,
I
I
mean,
mean,
that is just sad. They literally killed that game within a week.
it was like on the third day.
Oh yeah, that feels wrong.
I don't know.
I understand like that it's bad, but like within 3 days they were like it's I guess start.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. I mean,
I was like, it's pretty quick
because you
I
have to pay
understand.
to play it, right? $40.
Oh yeah. But the fact that 3 days in they were like, this game is non-existent in the history of gaming after 3 days.
I think wasn't it also shown off at like a couple months prior at like a PlayStation thing.
Yeah, I think it was. Like, after all, a lot of money was put into it.
I mean, some people said it looked okay then, but I don't know. I just didn't give a shit. It looked like Guardians of the Galaxy, like, but from Wish.
Oh. I wonder how bad it was. Or was it just that not that many people were playing?
Not many
Therefore,
people were playing, and people just didn't care because like it was just a generic
yeah.
hero shooter.
But this time, not caring actually mattered because, like, a crazy amount of money was put into it compared to other
Yeah.
games.
So I mean,
Like, there's a lot of games like Suicide Squad where not a lot of people really care, and yet, it's not thriving, but they're able to have a roadmap.
I mean, it's pretty interesting because like
Yeah, maybe because WB behind, I don't know.
I
That wouldn't
I
matter.
don't know. I mean, what WB for Suicide Squad?
Yeah, I'm sorry. That doesn't matter because Sony was all the way behind Concord, and they ripped that instantly.
Yeah. I mean,
And they refunded everybody.
the game just looked like shit. So and
That
the
was
characters
insane.
looked like abysmal, and
How many people did they refund? Like freaking
they
the
refunded
600?
all of them.
I'm saying like the 600 people.
Yeah, they did. Well,
Hey, yo,
600 times 40. 2,400? Wait,
they made no money.
20? Yeah, like, that's nothing. It's not 2,000. It's 24,000, right?
What was it against 600?
So, 600 players, $40.
Yeah, 24,000.
24,000? That's nothing. They just gave the money back.
They gave them like nothing back. It was like no money at all at that point, based on the amount of money they put into it.
24,000? That's one person's salary. Like, that's... Some
That's
people
not
make
money.
that in 1 year. But, like,
That's less money than the marketing.
exactly, like, bro,
They
like,
made money, but
some people make that in, like, a couple months.
who was the main developer on it? Or was this,
I don't
Sony
know.
just
Oh,
did
it's we make like monsters or something. It's actually it was a small division, I think, a small sub company of a bigger company that was ran by a guy who used to run Bungie before before like
Oh,
it was run by that one dude who was friends with Marty O'Donnell.
oh.
But he
Yeah,
didn't go I don't think.
and yet that game is now, that company could be defunct.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
They lost all their money for a year.
I mean,
Well,
like looking at the, I don't know. I just don't.
Star Wars Outlaws is doing better, but that's maybe because the IP
I
is
mean, yeah,
no.
like, I mean, it's alright. Star Wars Outlaws is okay. Like, it's not a bad game, it's just okay.
But that okay is better than not being existing
Oh yeah,
anymore.
like the other games just do not exist.
Like,
Concord and Suicide Squad.
well, no, well, I'm saying Concord specifically just does not exist
Oh yeah, no, it
anymore.
does not exist. Yeah, it got erased from time and space.
People in like 5 years would be like, "What game?" Because it's nowhere to be found.
It's just, man.
That's horrifying.
Well, I mean, that goes to show,
The numbers do matter.
the numbers do matter, and maybe don't make your game look like shit.
Yeah.
Don't use, you know, I don't know, just don't make shitty-ass characters, I guess.
If it's true that they spent like 8 years or some crazy amount of time
Yes,
on
they
it,
canceled, like, Infamous 2, or like, no, not Infamous 2, Infamous died for this. They were making, they shelved like, Infamous game
I
to,
thought
to make this.
Sucker Punch weren't. I thought they just were done with Infamous to begin with. After
Second
like
Son?
yeah, because ever since Ghost of Tsushima, I thought they were just like
Yeah, but like, I mean, that's not like, you can't ever revisit it.
I know that from what I've heard around, they're like their main target right now is doing these type of games. Like that's what they're into right now.
What, like, what kind?
The Ghost games,
Oh,
like
the
they're
Ghost games?
well, I can see there's a lot of heart and soul in, like these take a while to make.
Well, when did Ghost of Tsushima come out?
2018?
No, Ghost of Tsushima came out 2019.
I knew it was before 2020, right? So
Yeah, so I mean, this was in production before or like during Ghost of Tsushima.
yeah, it would have to almost based on the amount of these games take a long time.
So I mean, there was always a chance they could go back and revisit Infamous because
That's
it
true.
was
I am a little
because it was before Ghost of Tsushima would become like a franchise.
That is true. And there wasn't really they only have like what like a one DLC, right, or something like that for Ghost. Or
Yeah,
was
they
there
had one expansion. Yeah,
that's what I meant.
but like here's the thing, like the decision, like what's it called? Like they shelved the idea of Infamous to go with Concord long before Ghost of Tsushima even came out. So
Yeah, it's like people always talking about the Bloodborne thing, and like I feel like it's a waste of time talking about that. Like people like shouting out into the ether like, "What's wrong with Sony?" I'm like, yeah, they're not listening to you.
yeah, I mean they're just Sony doesn't listen to anyone. They're too stupid.
you can tell by the games that are coming out, most of them at least.
There's no like really
I don't know.
Concord, no new Killzone, no new good games.
Yeah, didn't they say we something like to the effect of like we just don't have an IP or something like we don't have an IP right now or a good IP, so
Yeah, we don't have a lot of IPs.
What?
You're
Does
on
that mean like
drugs.
you don't like those aren't?
I don't know how that guy still has a job.
Like who made Killzone again?
Killzone?
Yeah, I forget who developed
Wasn't
it.
it? Here. Guerrilla Games.
Oh, it was, huh?
Yeah, I don't know why they don't make Killzone.
What do they make now? Guerrilla Games.
I don't know. I haven't heard about anything from them.
Let me look it up. We are the studio for the critically hit game Killzone.
Yeah, they're just not making Killzone.
Wait, they're not. Oh, they do Horizon Zero Dawn.
What?
I did not know that. So they have two hit games.
Oh my god, they'll never go back to Killzone. Killzone's gone.
Yeah, now they're. Okay, yeah.
Oh
No
my god.
I wonder why they said that, because in their heads they're like, oh no, we have this other game. We have this that they made.
Horizon is the new game now. Ah,
They're making Lego Port. They're making the.
damn it!
It's a cool. I know. I never played Horizon, so I don't. I've heard it's
I
like.
mean, it's alright. It's not like something crazy. I'd rather have Killzone over Horizon.
Was the second one good at all?
I never
I
played the
haven't heard.
second one. I played the first. I platinumed the first one.
You did? Oh, okay. Was it like a fun game at all, or
Yeah, it's
would you go over
fun. It's alright. It's not like anything crazy.
Okay.
Um, damn it!
Oh, so they already have a big game there.
Oh my god, that's another shelved IP. Bro,
No,
they're taking over. Like, look, we're not gonna get Killzone now because they're focused on Horizon. What else?
wait, GTA. It's coming to PS5 and Xbox, right?
Yeah,
The new
first.
one. Yeah. That okay. I was gonna say a competitor, but never mind. It's not a console specific. It's not a console.
What's it called? Like now, so now we
They
won't
can
get, what?
they can bring back IPs with different developers, like they did with Dead Space. Different developer used it.
Yeah, but that was a special case though.
Oh, wasn't it like the original people made a different team and
Well, I
they
mean, actually, wait, a better example would probably be the Demon Souls remake.
wait, who made that?
Blue Point Games or something. Blue.
Oh,
It wasn't From Software who did the remake. But I mean, still, like,
you know they still
that's a remake. We're talking about like a new addition into the franchise.
the was brought up again for the PS5 Pro with the new mode or whatever that
A
it'll look a lot
remake?
better. Yeah, I remember it was one of the games that was tinkered with for the PS5 Pro in that
Silent Hill
whole
2?
it was like the Demon Souls. It was all those games that they said that they like Spider-Man 2 that's gonna be ready for PS5 Pro like
Oh
it'll
my
look and
god. I'm so sick of Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2. I just want the old IPs back, man.
I mean if I was gonna say I hate talking about this game only because it's probably annoying to some people, but you know how the people who made the Mercenary games, they don't have a company name. That company's defunct because
Yeah.
of EA. Like every EA,
Yeah, but
this.
yeah, can always get another company to make it.
No, I'm just saying, like that's like if you were able to revive that and bring in that Russian the guy who did the Black Ops 6 thing, the what do you call that
Replacer?
guy? Yeah, the replacer. Bring him back to voice him. Bring him back.
Oh no, I don't think they'd do that. That's like an
That
EA
would
thing. I mean, I've never seen PlayStation do something like that.
that is true. I forgot. I'm just trying to think of a title like let me look up oh wait, I'll bring that up later. I'm trying to think of another title that they're not touching that they forget exists.
Uncharted?
Um, I think that'll take a lot of years because they're like I don't know if it was like the main team itself, but they were working
I
on
know
that
why, because they're too, Naughty Dog is too busy on The Last of Us.
Weren't they busy making that multiplayer for years, like the whole team or
And
something?
yeah, then they shelved it.
That's what I meant. Like it was a wasted amount of years, and they're also doing like another remaster or something, and then another
And they were supposed to be like the,
TV show, and then but they
oh
don't.
man, bro, they're milking The Last of Us so
Except
hard.
the TV show isn't like the Naughty Dog itself. It's just like the maybe like the story writers or something like
I
that.
just don't like them now anymore. I just don't like them.
I wish they made more Uncharted stuff, but
I don't know why they, yeah, like Uncharted 4 came out, but we had 3 Uncharted games on the PlayStation 3.
yeah we
And then we had 1 Uncharted game on the PlayStation 4. And then that's
and
it.
then, and then that movie maybe ended everything.
And then they made 2 Last of Us games, and for the past 2 generations, they've been riding that game to death.
They saw what GTA was doing. Except GTA never really got
But like
remastered.
GTA has everything. It's got the story, the replayability, GTA Online. Last of Us is just the story.
Yeah, but I guess they sell, so
There's
they're able to
no
keep-
way, bro.
I don't think you would be able to keep remastering without any, any ROI.
Bro, they just need to move on. Now it's like so, it's just so annoying. It's so annoying.
Yeah, because it gets annoying when you're remastering a story game
Like,
over and over.
Yeah, I
It's the
mean,
same.
now we won't get what? No more Killzone because they're too busy focusing on Horizon.
Yeah, they got a bit. That's funny. I had no idea those were the same people.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Once I heard you say Horizon, I was like,
oh,
it's
never
gone.
mind.
Killzone is
Yeah,
gone.
it's gone.
Killzone is gone. Killzone is gone. And if they do bring it back, they'll do something weird with it.
They could make a sequel to Spec Ops: The Line.
No, did they make that too?
No, no, no. I'm just saying. I'm just thinking of another game that's a PlayStation game.
Spec Ops, they'd never make Spec Ops The Line today.
I guess you can't. Maybe. No, I mean you can make
No, it's
anything, but
because like it's just not a narrative people like.
I thought it was
It's
a.
not a narrative that they like writing. I'm sorry.
Because
I should have made it more
I
clear.
suppose that game is the most fascinating narrative of any like.
It's a pretty good narrative, yeah, but it's not a narrative they want to like people in those industries want to write anymore. That's why you got no grit in any of these stories. They're so generic. That's why something like Concord and the recent Suicide Squad comes out.
I will say if Sucker Punch were to make another Infamous, um, I mean, you know what's funny about Infamous is that technically, they said the canon ending to 2 is the good ending, where
Yeah,
he dies.
with the
So,
lightning bolt at the end, right?
yeah, somewhat, but people are like, we don't prefer him dead.
I don't know. He probably comes back or something. I don't know.
People prefer people the community believes in the evil ending being true just for the sake of him being alive.
That's funny. I mean, well, okay. The good ending had to be real because Infamous Second Son happens,
That's because they mentioned my old like
and Z
uh,
comes.
yeah, Zeke talks about how um basically yeah he's dead and all that.
Yeah, I mean, so I don't
I was
know.
like,
So Infamous is gone. Killzone is gone.
they made another Infamous. Would it be with what's the character's name? No, Delson? Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
I mean, I wouldn't mind Delson.
I thought he was actually a fun character.
I don't mind Delson
And his power sets were fun, just the fact that he
because
had multiple.
he can subsume other powers, right?
He had like 4 different powers.
Yeah, he can keep on
Like,
getting more powers.
while, but, Cole McGrath, the god of lightning, that man was, that's probably one of the better superhero type, like, um, original, material, like, that any game studio ever made.
I remember back then it was Infamous versus Prototype.
Yeah, or a
Red
um,
Faction.
it probably wasn't against that, but it was around the same era.
Oh man.
Red Faction to me is still one of the funnest games I played as a kid. Now whatever happened to Red Faction, huh?
Red Faction? I don't know.
It's
I
not
didn't
even a
play Red
PlayStation
Faction as a kid.
Red Faction, let me look it
That
up.
was the one on Mars, right?
Yep, it was all, yeah.
I don't know.
Um,
So I mean, now what? No Killzone, no Infamous, no Uncharted because they're writing The Last of Us until it dies. What else? No Sackboy. Sackboy's gone. No
oh yeah,
Little Big Planet. They're gone.
Astrobot.
Oh yeah, the thing I said you like how Astrobot replaced Sackboy.
Oh,
Strange things.
was developed, I think, let's see, Volition, and published by THQ for PS2 and Microsoft Windows in 2001. Then the
Volition.
sequels,
Wait, what's the recent
uh,
thing Volition made?
Deep Silver Volition, that's their name.
Oh, Deep Silver. Wait, they split?
Well, it shows up as, the image says Volition, but like the full name says Deep Silver Volition.
What's the recent thing they made?
Founded the company as Parallax Software in June 1993, developing Descent and Descent 2. Oh, Saints Row.
Oh my god, yeah, no.
Did they do that newer one too? Yeah.
Saints Row sucks.
They did all the Saints Row.
Yeah, the new Saints Row sucks.
Wait a minute, they
The
were
new Saints
capable.
Row is literally the problem with the gaming industry.
I thought like the new one was like, is it a sequel or a remake?
It's a reboot.
Oh, wait. So the same company rebooted their own game?
Yeah.
Why would? But it was horrible.
I know, because it's not the same guys working on it.
I'm gonna be honest, Saints. What was it? Which one was it? That was like like four. It was probably 4 or 3. It was the
Saints Row
craziest.
4 was about aliens, but that's a lot better than the new one.
The aliens one was so big. It was just
The
funny as
new
hell.
one, I think we should probably play that sometime. Wait, don't we have it on,
I had it on Epic Games, I think.
yeah, I think I have it on Epic Games too. We should play that one of these days.
I mean, I'm willing to for the sake of just. I never played it. I just.
Yeah, I never played it either. I just saw it. It looks fun though. It looks stupidly fun. I remember back then the ad was like, let's go kill some aliens.
Something could be stupidly fun, but at the end of the day, you know it's not good.
I mean, yeah. I mean, this one looks a lot better than the new Saints Row, okay? The new Saints Row just looks like garbage.
Oh no, I meant I had the new one for free. I think.
What? Wait, no, there's no way. No, they gave out the,
I thought they gave out the new one.
no, they gave out 4.
Let me check. Epic Games receipts.
Please tell me they gave out 4. I also, whichever one it was, I also got it for free. It's 4.
Let me look it up. Saints.
Please don't tell me we got the remake.
I'm pretty sure it was the remake.
No!
Oh wait, let's see. Saints Row. I got it December 31st, 2023.
What do you mean Saints Row? Saints Row 4?
It just says Saints Row, so...
Bro, don't tell me. Okay, I'm gonna open up my thing now.
I think it was the...
No way. It might stop the... Wait, it shouldn't stop the recording. Here. No.
Wait, what?
No, don't tell me.
It was... The publisher was PlayOn. So the new
Saints
one?
Row. Maybe you missed it. Maybe I got it. No, Saints Row. Oh, I got Saints Row the 3rd.
I got the new one.
Oh my god. Saints Row 3 is good too. Oh, you got the remake. Never mind, we ain't playing.
I had no concept that we had 2 separate ones or something.
Bro, I was like, when you said that the remake was like... I was like, there's no way. I would have known I got it. I was like, I could have sworn it was like the 4th or 3rd one.
What are you talking?
No, I would never play the new one. Are you kidding me?
Oh, I was like, I should have been surprised. I was like, wait, he just said that. We both said it.
No, that one just looks terrible all around. That doesn't even look fun.
Wait.
The 4th one is stupid, but it looks fun. The 4th one is where like you're the president of the United States.
The 4th one is fun, I believe.
Yeah, the 4th one is crazy. You get these superpowers. You're fighting against the aliens. You're the president of the United States. Keith David is in it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's so much better than this new dog shit of a game. The new Saints Row is like the problem with all, like everything.
I can't think of another PlayStation title, but
It looked like Fortnite.
that came out. I think around the Dead Island 2 remake or whatever it was.
Dead Island 2? Whoa, I didn't know it had a remake.
Or it was either, or was it just a sequel altogether?
Which is a sequel.
There was a Dead Island 2 that came out within the last couple of years.
Yeah.
I got that. Was that
That's a
was
sequel.
there already? Okay, I thought there was a 2
I
already.
thought Jack Black was supposed to be in it.
What?
You don't remember the original Dead Island 2 trailer that came out all those years ago?
Oh yeah, it was a while ago. Yeah.
I don't know, in my opinion, I don't think the sequel lived up to its name. Wait, I think I might have it too.
What the
From Epic Games?
No, I got it via when I got my card.
Oh, never mind.
My card, it came with it. That and what's the other game that
New Vegas. Oh, and yeah, the one from the original Dead Space developers.
yes,
Callisto Protocol.
Yeah, thank God I got the right letter this time.
They gave that out for free.
Yeah, I know. And guess what? It had so many patches within the first month. It had over 80 patches.
Jesus.
And
Maybe I still have to play. I still haven't played that.
I played most of it. I had fun. But then I got stuck at a part and then I didn't have fun.
Is it co-op?
No. I didn't
Alright.
see no play co-op.
Okay.
Did you see there was Epic Game News? Tim Sweeney?
Yeah, he said that they're finally like financially stable after laying off 830 some employees.
I think we're doing good now.
I think we're fine now, guys.
I think I know what was wrong. I got it good now.
Yeah, I didn't, kick out 830 people.
It was only that number that we needed gone. It was.
I had a speculation that this was
Oh,
the
also,
problem.
they might go into like the mobile route of like free games or something like that.
Oh. Oh, man. I mean, I'm not surprised, because mobile gaming is pretty ludicrous.
Yeah,
Lucrative.
Epic will extend its free games program to its mobile store. I'm not sure if there's a specific
So,
store.
what games are they gonna give out for free? Aren't like most mobile games free now too?
Let's see. Until now, the mobile version of the Epic Games Store has oh yeah, because you only have 2 games in the mobile version: Fortnite and I think Fall Guys maybe.
You can play Fortnite on the mobile now?
Or you use has mostly been focused on the brand staples like Fortnite and Fall Guys. It won't be like that for maybe on was it Android maybe? Um, Epic Games Store Manager. Yeah, plans to expand the Epic Games Store's mobile library with 10 to 50 new third-party games and start a free games program. I mean, that'd be cool.
No.
Arc Ultimate Mobile Edition will be one of the new ones.
Isn't Ark already on mobile?
I
Yeah, Ark is already on mobile.
it's under its free games program.
No, but
Unless
Ark itself is already on mobile.
Well, this Arc Ultimate Mobile Edition, I don't know, but it's a
I already
new
played
version.
Ark mobile though.
Is it fun?
I mean, it's just Ark on the phone.
I see.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's kind of fun. I had an army of dinosaurs. It's pretty fun.
When there's enough of dinosaurs, I can never not have fun.
Yeah, and then I tried to cross map. It's pretty fun.
What was I gonna say? This this episode, I don't know when it'll come out this week, whatever day. But this is Wednesday. And the Joker movie comes out Friday, but technically Thursday night. I'm not seeing it, mostly because I don't really have anyone to see it with. I don't feel like going alone, so
That's...
I'll eventually get to it. But I think I said I don't feel like seeing it because
You just don't
that's
care.
true. Because then I found out more that like the Harley character of Lady Gaga is not even really in the movie, supposedly, and that she actually doesn't even go by Harley Quinn. So it doesn't even.
Huh.
This movie is what happens when you make $1 billion off of a character that shouldn't have his own movie, and then you make a sequel.
I don't know.
Just because that first movie did not need a sequel. It was perfectly fine, and not a lot of people surprisingly. I say surprisingly because I think a lot of people actually didn't like it that much. Some. I thought I was like, this is just a fun movie. I thought this was a good movie. Not even like a comic movie. Just I mean, there's really nothing comic-y about it. It's just you're taking a character and not really making him who he, it's just in reality, you're making him a psychopath, but the psychopath that other psychopaths loves in the city. Such a because I remember watching that in the theaters. I was like, what?
Oh yeah, I mean, it was an alright movie.
Any thoughts for next week? I just want to say that now because I'm not watching it within the first week.
Oh.
The only times I've watched something day one lately is like Deadpool Wolverine. I went day one. That was fun.
I still
And
have
then-
not seen that.
Looking back, cause now it's on Disney Plus. It's on like people watching it at home now.
Oh.
I've rewatched parts of it, and I realized like I still think it's a good movie, but in reality, I still like the second Deadpool a lot more. It's still my favorite.
What's so good about the second one?
I just like the story more. I love Cable.
I don't like the second one at all.
So you're not. There's a lot of people in your boat. Even though I don't know. I love everything about the second movie so much more than the first.
I like the first one the best.
I guess because the first one is pretty standalone. You don't really need to know anything. It tells you the origin. It tells you, who the character is in like the first couple minutes, basically. So, I mean, it works for replay value. But I love the second one so much more. And the third one is similar to Spider-Man, where like the storyline itself is not like it's there, but it's not like the best. But what makes it good is like the cameos and like the things that's added onto the movie.
Huh.
But then again, you haven't even finished that Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh, I am excited for Venom 3 though. That is the one movie where I'm like, I want this to be something good. I'm like, it has to be okay. Don't make no.
I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be good.
The one time Noel will be in a movie, it's gonna be in the third Venom. That's has nothing to do with the rest of the movie.
I don't think it's gonna be good, but I think I'll like it.
I was freaking out just I'm like, this character that's barely a decade old is gonna be in this Venom movie.
I mean, I'm not surprised because I mean, I guess they were kind of running out of ideas, or at least there's a lot of ideas, but they're just not good at.
It's sort of stunk because they used Riot, and I was like, who cares about him?
Riot. They kind of rushed over Carnage, so I mean.
Oh, Carnage was ruined to hell and back.
Yeah, I mean.
I'm like, why is it not rated R? I'm like, it looks boring.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh man, I forget. I don't even know who it's gonna be played by, but I hope it's good. And then I don't know if there was any other movies this before next year. Don't think there is. Have you been watching anything or no?
No, I don't watch anything.
We watched The Acolyte.
I only watched that to prove to you that it sucked.
Well, what if we watched something that was good?
I probably would not watch it.
I only watch things to make my friends understand the situation.
Yeah, I mean, after having that one discuss, I mean, look, I mean, John was like being skeptical, but he couldn't even get past the second episode. He just fell asleep.
I got past all. I don't fall asleep at TV shows, so.
Yeah, I mean, you were enjoying yourself while I was like, this is, I mean, the first two episodes, like, this, I just don't care for this. Then after that, the show just got really bad, and I was like, this show really sucks.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say you ruined it for me, but the show ruined itself.
I ruined it for you? Bro, you were enjoying every single moment of the show.
Those moments weren't glaringly bad when I watched it the first time around until we talked about it.
Bro, because like when we talked about it, I pointed out to you like literally what was happening, and then we both figured out you weren't even paying attention. You were just watching things happen on the screen, basically.
It's a lot of shows for me.
Oh my god.
I usually watch reactors, watch the same thing like 1,000 times, and then I understand like things I missed.
Bro, what, you're like, you got the attention of a goldfish.
I don't know, I mean I watch everything though. My memory is horrible. Like, maybe because I didn't really care enough, I don't know. I cared enough to watch it, it's not that hard to play.
Bro. That's a cop-out. Cop-out.
I did enjoy Halo though.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with you. See, I mean...
I was actively watching Halo with my dad.
That show is so dumb.
It's also because I was watching it with my dad because we had something together to watch.
Cop-out, cop-out.
I had a fun time still. Halo was more fun than the Acolyte.
Yeah, because Acolyte was just bad.
I think it severed its storyline. Like,
I think I made my point. Yeah, I mean, I said if this was if this wasn't a Halo show, it would be, I guess, okay. But it's a Halo show, so it sucks.
Yeah.
You know, as a Halo show, this sucks. If it was just a regular, generic sci-fi show, I wouldn't be watching it, and I wouldn't even be talking about it.
The Acolyte, it destroyed its writing like less than halfway through the episodes.
Oh, now you realize it.
No,
You
it
could
was
not have,
watching.
no, on that one episode where like it was like telling everything that happened on the planet. That was when like it like you just couldn't ignore it at that point. Like it was undeniable. Like if you denied it, you're in denial, and like there's just no way to not see it because it literally shoved it in your face.
Yeah, what's the character's name? The Asian one?
Soul?
Yeah, his character at a certain point didn't make a lot of sense. Like,
Yeah.
only because, well, besides the glaring issues, like, you know, like he had, like, all his witches died and he walked into that room as if it was nothing and then he has no kid buddy.
Yeah, the show just sucked. What's it called? You want to talk about Ubisoft? So I found like I guess a post that basically sums up all the things in that one interview from Legendary Drops.
Let's get into it.
All right, so this is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. So this is an anonymous source, but we know it's from Ubisoft employees. They just don't give their name because obviously they can get fired. So let's see. So far, what most of people's thoughts about Ubi are right. Toxic positivity is a big problem in the company. Devs cannot speak out their concerns in the game design. Also, most are sensitive. That apparently, I don't know if you knew about this. This was just completely ridiculous to me when I heard about it. Uh, that if you do not put like a smiley face on a email, or like don't use explanation points, you can get sent to HR.
That can't be real.
That's what they said.
Oh, that can't be real, man.
That's real because a problem, and from what they'll probably address the red because I'm looking at basically a summary of the video, and they just list all the points. One of the things I heard was that at a certain point, right, like back then, Ubisoft was seen as more of like the boys club thing, right?
Yeah.
And then there were a lot of like sexual misconduct, I guess, and like something similar, like with Blizzard and all the sexual misconduct with them. Something similar happened uh, with Ubisoft, and then after that, they had like a complete shift, like a giant correction, and they went from a what?
I thought you said over Korea.
Over Korea, yeah. They went from an over Korea, They went from they went to a overcorrection, and they went from a boys club to a really really safe space. And I guess this is one of the things that came out from that. So I mean, not putting a smiley face in your email, or not using enough explanation points, or just I guess being blunt, will get you sent to HR. They designed their games with full-on alert. UB devs said they can only design certain characters to an extent gameplay mechanics that won't offend any of their employees. So I mean, if a character design looks weird, or not weird, but like looks.
Yeah.
I mean, this kind of makes sense because I mean, I don't know about you, but have you seen like the new Rainbow Six operator?
No, I haven't. But I'm assuming,
Well, I
what it could
mean,
look.
you kind of see what the operators look like, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they're just really out there.
Yeah, they sort of lost its focus.
Well, the new operator is, well, let me just send you it, okay? Let me send you a picture of what the new operator looks like. I could have probably sent, could have sent a meme, but actually, it's probably best to send the meme. Basically, the new character is in a wheelchair.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
it's an operator. You don't play as the person in the wheelchair though. You play as the story is they control two robots from a wheelchair, and you play as the two robots.
I mean, I don't even know what would you call that.
I don't know, but oh yeah, this was the leaked image here. Let me send it to you.
Oh, it didn't even come out yet?
I think that it's coming out. I don't know if it takes a while for the operators to come out. There, but I think on the right side of the screen you can see one of the robots.
Let me look. That is horrible.
Yeah, so I mean that's one of the new operators.
Yeah, well, let's get a wheel-bound into a house with your drone.
So I mean, I mean it makes sense, you know. I mean, creating. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I mean, at this point, it might be a bit overused, but I mean, this is literally DEI. I feel like DEI has a what?
Are you saying it makes sense for a wheelchaired person to be in Rainbow?
No, but I mean, this is a pretty big DEI. I mean, like, I don't know about you. When I think of Rainbow Six, I thought about like Delta Force operators and Navy SEALs and stuff like that. I didn't think about this. I didn't think about any of this. I don't think about half the characters in the game. I don't think about PMC groups. I don't think about anything, you know.
I think about Lion, the character Lion.
I think about the SAS and that's about it. I think of, the old Rainbow Six games when, everybody just ready or not.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, yeah, so they are like, designing characters that specifically won't offend employees. In addition, Dev stated that I don't know what he meant. Okay. Dev stated that K-Vess, the Star Wars Outlaws main character, was designed to be like that to appeal to somebody in which most people assume to be... Oh, so I mean, I guess the design around the new Star Wars character was to, I guess, appeal to a certain crowd. That's all they put. So take it as you will. The dev said all the gamers concerned about wokeness were shrugged off by the higher-ups, and on project level, it is just toxic bigotry. All the phobes and isms were expected to be used as defense. Oh.
That's funny.
So they literally were using, they were just, so if a game, so they were literally using like, oh, if this game wasn't doing well, then all the racists and the transphobes were, so they were using that as a defense.
That's crazy.
Actually, wait. In the what's it called? In the announcement that they were going to what's it called? Paul Tassi, right? Was it Paul Tassi who did an interview with like a Ubisoft higher up? Didn't they like also like acknowledge like we're not creating games for like an agenda or something?
Yeah, I think I heard that.
Yeah, so I mean even they're aware of the entire notion around it. A dev also thought that the delay on AC Shadow was just to fix bugs, but they were also showered with additional contents to produce for roughly 5 months. So that's another thing too. So that's pretty weird. So people usually the reason why this is weird is because when you make when you're just delaying to fix bugs in the game, you don't also make content because that also like increases the chance of bugs like that could have bugs in it, right? That could undo certain things that you fix. So I mean this goes to show that it might be a mess how things are going, seems a bit unorganized. They also said that the communication department to department is too blurry due to management hierarchy plagues. due to management hierarchy that plagues the company on multiple levels across the company. So there's a bunch of, I mean, this is something else we've also seen in other company, like other companies, just a miscommunication, poor management all around.
Yeah.
And then they also stated that they've stated the what LD released. What is LD?
What? I don't know that.
Dev stated the what LD released. Stated that Dev stated the what LD released about Yubi prior to this vid was alright, but he forgot all about the internal happenings. I don't get the last one.
I'm guessing they're talking about a person or something.
Oh, legendary drops.
Oh.
Dev stated that what legendary drops released about Yubi prior to this was alright. Oh, so there was a video he released talking about Ubisoft, and I guess in that video he was also making claims, and the employee just said, yeah, that was right. That was all right, but he forgot all about the internal happenings within Yubi. Oh, but he can't remember anything specific. So what did he... That's crazy.
It is sort of crazy.
And I mean, like, I don't know, it looks like this is just... I don't know. I don't know, I mean, I get it, I mean...
It's...
I mean, to know that, you know, that's how the workplace is, and, you know, you can get reported for accidentally offending somebody.
Yeah, reported for not having, what was a smiley face?
A smiley face or an exclamation point. Or like an exclamation mark. Because, I don't know, it sounds as robotic, like it sounds like you're brushing them off or something, I guess. So, I mean, it sounds like they're really sensitive.
What kind of who are these people that are that sensitive in an email?
And I mean, like, it's affecting how they design games. So I mean, like, it's affecting how they design the characters and everything. So I mean,
first of all, that's even more insane.
I mean, like, okay, like, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I mean, people were kind of calling this stuff out for a while, and now I mean, this stuff comes out, and it's basically confirmed that, I mean, like, everyone got a hunch here, and like, it's been confirmed now. So.
Well, yeah. It's, I don't know, that's a weird thing though, I don't know how true that is.
I wouldn't be surprised if, this is literally legendary drops.
Well, I get that, I'm just saying, it's pretty weird.
It is weird, but...
You wouldn't put it past these people?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't put it past them, like... I mean, it kind of makes sense.
That's crazy.
Man, you get sent to HR. I mean, it makes sense. I mean...
What did I tell you? Oh, I didn't see your smiley face.
I don't know, maybe they reported because they thought they were being passive-aggressive or something?
Oh, does that mean everyone's passive-aggressive?
I don't know, I mean, that's HR, that's HR.
First of all, HR are the most, you know, not trustworthy people.
I don't know, bro, okay, I don't know.
Even though they should be.
I don't know, cause like, bro, this sucks. Bro, this is happening in our games.
That's too weird for me.
This is like one that I mean, people forget about this, but didn't Blizzard have like that one thing how like, it was like a diversity character generator or something, and it would give them like points for making the character gay or like black or something. You remember this, right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah. No, I don't remember when, but yeah, I do recall it
There
though.
was a patent for it for the system and everything.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, these AAA companies are aware. Like, this is just weird. This is just weird.
No, it's definitely weird. I'll tell you that much.
Bro, I knew it. I mean, okay, like,
First of all, if what you're saying is true, like what they're saying is true, that's automatically weird for anybody.
that's weird, yeah, but I mean, it kind of confirms too, like, like, Assassin's Creed Shadows, I mean, like, it did, I mean, it was pretty strange how they broke all these prior rules, right? I mean, you
Yeah.
never played as a historical figure. You always played as a original character, an original character that was, relative to the region. Um, and like they just broke all these, they kind of like beelined and broke a bunch of traditions that they never broke in the first place.
Yeah, it's that's very weird for me. I just don't understand if companies are like that. Like, oh my god.
I mean, and then like what, like WB with the character. I mean, we know Sweet Baby Incorporated was involved at the time. At the time we were discussing that, we didn't know how they were involved, but now now we kind of see, yeah, they were.
Yeah, that's that's true.
Bro, we're in the dark age of gaming.
Yeah, it doesn't feel that good.
We're literally regressing. We are regressing. And then, dude, like, what's it called? Remember John mentioned, like, even John knew something was weird. He said all the Ubisoft games were like, the Ubisoft, like, everything's Ubisofting. It's all like weird now, the brightly colored, and then every single character roster is now turning into Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, of all games, I mean, of all companies, it's Ubisoft that transforms the everything else.
This is just getting weird. This is too much, man.
Oh, I mean, it is definitely
This is the dark age. We are in the dark age of gaming.
the 2.0, or maybe there was a 1.0. I don't know.
The dark age. I mean, I guess like the coming up was like the loot box system when they were trying to rip us off.
That was pretty quick though, in and out.
Yeah, but it felt like it lasted forever.
Well, yeah.
It was like what, 2014 to, I think the breaking point was Star Wars Battlefront 2, which was
2017.
2017,
Yeah.
2018.
Yeah, well, yeah, within those years.
So
Cause
yeah, about like 3 to 4 years.
Infinite Warfare was Black Ops 4 had it too, I think. So
Oh yeah, Black Ops 4 had it too, and like, I mean, even to this day, like the sports games still have the system.
that is true.
So
But now it's regulated to sports.
yeah, so I mean,
Hopefully. So, the rest of the games are not
they're not tainted anymore. They're tainted with a new form of evil.
that's the right word. Yeah, they're not tainted anymore.
Tainted with something else.
The bloodlust.
Oh
What if
man,
we had this?
this is just,
What if we had all this to the point where it's not the same game?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, this is just weird. Oh, and did you hear about the Godot stuff?
No, I haven't. You're talking
Okay.
about the developing thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, this kind of is relating to, I guess, developers in like the dark age of gaming. Um,
What happened now? Is it like a subscription or something?
no, it's just a weird thing. So somebody like, like a community manager for Godot,
Yeah.
like, I guess hijacked the Twitter account and then started like promoting LGBTQ stuff,
Oh no.
which is kind of weird because like that's like Unity or like Adobe out of nowhere say, just just saying like pro LGBTQ stuff out of left field.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Um, So there was like this entire like I wonder if I can find the entire uh, like synopsis of it. Godot Twitter fiasco.
It just sounds funny.
So like basically they ooh. So like the Godot thing was like you know saying LGBT, like basically United States culture war stuff, and then like people were asking like what is going on here, and then the company then it's just, fuck. It would be a lot better if I could find like an entire synopsis of this.
Oh, this is a side note. Was there any, like, was it Silent Hill? Was there news about that? Was it a new game or a remaster or something? Or a movie?
Yeah, there's a new Silent Hill coming out. I mean, it's a remake.
That's what it was. Okay, 'cause I saw like, this is so weird. I was following I'm following like a Japanese like band, and one of the band members talked about Silent Hill, and I was like, "Oh, that's interesting."
Oh,
The people who make Silent Hill, are they Japanese or is that a?
yeah.
Was it?
I
Yeah, I
think
was
it's
like,
isn't it like Bandai Namco that
it
publishes
might
it,
be. Yeah, it
or
might be. Yeah. They might publish it, and I can look into that.
yeah, but then people were like saying, yo, can you like fix this bug in Godot instead? And then the account just started going on a banning spree.
Oh my god.
So then, what's it called? Like, so,
Published by, oh, sorry, they were published by Konami,
oh yeah,
and
Konami, oops. I was gonna say Kotaku, but I was like, wait a minute, that company sucks.
I don't see where word developer comes in. Oh well, but yeah, keep going.
But, so then they went on a banning spree, and then like, they banned some of, like, the backers,
Yeah,
like, people who actually, like, sent money to support the game engine. They started banning some of the backers, like, the really high-tier guys, too. And
that's
then
pretty messed up.
it just became like an entire PR mess for them. And then like someone else who was a Discord admin, I
Yeah.
guess was also in it or something. And then they were like defending how uh, I don't know. I guess they were defending the behavior of the Twitter account. And then Godot went out and said like the Godot found. I heard like the Godot founder was like he had no idea any of this stuff was even happening. So someone basically hijacked the Godot account and started going on a spree and a mental breakdown. Um, so, yikes. Really, really bad stuff. I don't know, man. This is a very interesting age in gaming.
I was gonna say, the last thing I really had to talk, not even talk about, but just bring up at least, they had the vice president debate the
Oh,
other
yeah.
night. I didn't watch it. I saw a clip or two.
I saw
Just
it.
thought I should bring it up. You actually watched it?
Yeah, the funny thing about it is, I think people finally got reminded of how, like, politics used to be and how politics is supposed to be.
I like the part where um, Waltz was talking about his son, or like, had a witness a shooting.
Yeah.
And, the other guy, I forget his name. Who's the other
J.D.
VP?
Vance.
Yeah. Um, he was like, "I'm sorry to hear that."
Yeah,
And
I
I bet
mean,
he's not, but it's good to hear two human beings like relatively respect them as like people and not just the policy that they're talking about both back and forth.
yeah, that's the funny thing. I like how this debate, like,
It's more, refined
it
as
kind
an
of brought
actual
people back, back to reality.
to an extent. Like, they're still politicians, but yeah.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I
It's a
mean,
lot of debate. It's a lot.
that's the thing, like, that's the impression I was,
It's just more like it's more watchable. Like I'm willing to listen to these people.
yeah, and everyone was like, maybe these guys should be running. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty sad they're VP because they do nothing.
man.
Or that's what we believe VP do.
Too bad we got this coming towards the end of the 24th year of the new millennia, or yeah, whatever.
He lost.
We're going to World War Three soon. Okay, that's my point. We're going to World War Three soon.
I was like, he got some words in there, but there might be jumble.
Yeah, the 20 towards the end of the 24th year of the second millennium. The second millennium.
I had no idea what you were trying to say, but I was like, okay.
That's it. The dark age of gaming and soon World War Three. Do I have anything else? I think we can wrap it up unless you got something.
I think that's an amazing way to wrap it up. The most depressing.
Actually, wait, we can make it even more depressing. Well, what's this stuff? Do you know anything about the KN-44 Impossible Easter egg?
I have been following it very thoroughly.
Do you know anything about it? Like, I don't understand this.
Aspect about it, but it's a little complicated to get very into it. But
Should we talk about it next week?
yeah, because I'd rather write my notes down because there might be more information.
What is it even about? Like,
To say there was an Easter egg that is not data mined because you can't, because that's not how you're gonna find. It's in the game, but it's not via like like it's more so abstract that David no wait Blundell whatever Jason Blundell Jason Blundell the guy behind every major Easter egg.
oh yeah.
He was like, there's a this ultimate like the magnum opus like this the biggest Easter egg in regards to just being able to find it. He was like, yeah, you're not gonna find it, but if you do, just know this: you can't data mine it because if it was that, you would already found it. And different YouTubers asked him throughout the years. He's like, so has this big Easter egg ever been found? He's like, people have been close. And that's like the closest recognition we ever got to it.
I feel like he's just bullshitting you guys at this point.
Well, here's the thing. People are like, okay, I'll say this. This is really quick to end it, but there has been, what would you call it? People have listened very closely to the wording of how Jason answers certain questions because he uses certain words that mean technically what he's meaning, but like you'd be like, why did you use this word instead of this word? And people, sometimes that sounds stupid, except sometimes it comes out true based on what he's talking about. So, the guy, he's not even at the studio anymore. He doesn't even work there, but people till this day, and when I say people, it's only like a
You sure he's not trolling you?
It's not a troll because he would, if anyone ever brought it up, he would say, people have been closed, he would also say, I'm gonna be honest, everyone's thinking that, okay, there is evidence of this supposed Easter egg. First of all, no one knows what it actually is or what it could be to begin with, but it's more about, like, it's just the idea that there is an unsolvable Easter egg that is so expansive and so, like, the knowledge that man had to put into an Easter egg, it's so out there. And it can be so in your face without knowing it. So, yes, the KN-44, a major piece. The cipher, like the ball, that it's in, that blue, the
Tesseract?
No, I think they call it like some type of, it wasn't Tesseract, I believe that's, like the cipher thing. That it's in that, and it's in a cube, a fourth dimensional, cube.
The Tesseract.
Technically, yeah, it looks like that, but there's another name for it.
No, the Tesseract is a four-dimensional cube.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize Marvel Comics got that name from that. Okay. I'll just stay with the Marvel movies. I thought they had a different name for that four-dimensional cube. Okay.
No, it's the Tesseract.
Yes, but basically, the name KN-44 comes from... Okay, there's three different sources, but I'll get into it more in detail next week, but it's more about how, Also, there was confirmation about the KN-44's name change
Yeah, it was
was
from
because
Arc 7 in the
zombies.
beta.
Well, it changed 3 times.
Okay, but why does
uh,
this matter?
it matters only because there is like the stuff that people are finding about that blueprint paper about the KN-44 within the cipher and the Tesla, like all within that, like there was no answer to any of it. It was just there. People were like, "What the hell does that mean?" To this day, why is KN-44 everywhere? What does any of it mean? And so people are
Maybe it
either
was just
assuming
like a
this
dev code for something. Like a
or people are
variable
either
name.
this is either part of this ultimate Easter egg or at least an Easter egg of some kind, because there was no answers to any of these type of questions throughout Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, and all that stuff. It was just there. And there's ciphers, except sadly the 10 ciphers that were decoded, for the most part, have nothing to do towards this Easter egg based on what they mean, and they've already been answered.
So what, they're just trying to decipher the name of KN-44?
They already did where that name came from, but it's not concrete, but it's enough concrete because it all wraps around, like, because K and N are,
What, no 44?
K and N are part of, like, the expression or the equation for making a, hypercube, that's what it is, hypercube tesseract. They use those symbols, those are the symbols they use for, like, K equals, they got the 44 because...
Oh, that's why I keep on seeing formulas.
Yes, because it was like K equals 4 and N equals 4. And then when you put them together, K and 44, that's one way of looking at it. But that doesn't mean anything yet because you're like, well, what does that mean then? What is that? Furthermore. And so, I can get into it next week because I will
K
write it down.
equals 4, N equals 4, so 44 equals 44.
That mathematical expressions, like, I forget why it was for, but then there's a chess piece that's involved. Like,
What is it even so it's just, but what is the Easter egg for?
it supposedly all this stuff is based on things that haven't been solved, therefore we're still under this idea that this unsolvable Easter egg that Jason Blundell talked about, hopefully these things, if we do solve these things that have never been solved that we've had in the game this whole time, hopefully it can lead to whatever this Easter egg is. Because that's the only thing most of these people have an idea about.
Oh yeah, I know why. It's because the new stories for COD Zombies suck so bad that people gotta start using their internet spoof movement to
I will say this, I'm loving it because it is so out there that it makes my zombie fandom for Jason Blundell, the man, he was like, I'll put the most abstract, most bonkers, like,
It's KN-44 because okay.
But yeah, but if you want, you should keep. There's some recent videos too about it.
Yeah,
like there's some.
I'll just let you describe it to me because I just couldn't give a shit.
There's chessboards involved, and their chessboards relate to this hypercube. Oh, but
What
like,
does the hypercube have anything to do with the KN-44 and COD Zombies?
It all connects, but that doesn't mean
Well,
anything.
what is the point?
We don't know. Just because we got with the idea of what KN-44 comes from, technically, we still don't know.
Bro, what if the real message behind the KN-44 is some sort of paradox, and then he's just clowning on you? Look, you spent all that brain power trying to find nothing. Now you're in a loop. You're in a loop.
Oh, just like the characters. Just
maybe I figured it out there. Yeah, at the end of the Easter egg, it's hard. Look, you spent all your entire time trying to figure out a paradox. I sent you on a paradox. This entire Easter egg is a paradox. There was no point in
it. Have you watched any of the videos? They're pretty fun.
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, also, really quickly, I don't know if you saw this, but there's a video of a guy. He was like putting down Mr. T Lexify because of his recent videos about like Call of Duty stuff have been like false information, a lot of it.
Oh yeah, how about the Black Ops 3 thing?
Yeah, that and a couple other things. and this guy was like putting him down for it because he's like, I don't understand what he's going on about, and he's actually like ruining people's like trust right now. And people in the comments like, hey man, why are you putting him down? I'm like, oh, have you watched Lex's videos? Like they have all technically been wrong. At least the ones talking about COD information that are serious stuff.
Wait, what, like what?
Well,
I only know
I don't
about the
remember.
Black Ops 3 one.
That was to be honest, that was the big one, but he had other two videos that came out, I think, recently about, like, something Black Ops information, or,
Like Black Ops 6?
I have to, let me
I
look
know
up
now
this
that
recent-
if you talk bad about Black Ops 6, the COD community goes ballistic. Specifically
Oh,
the
yeah,
zombies community.
I guess this guy was talking about how, he talked about Black Ops 6 being over before it began, type of thing.
Yeah, oh, okay, so it's just one of those guys.
But I think he cared more about Lex being, wrong about the Black Ops 3, rumor of it, in China and things like that.
Here's the thing, the Black Ops 3, well again, I think I mentioned this before, the Black Ops community is autistically retarded. You got, like obviously you got the Black Ops 3 contingent, which I kind of agree with. I think Black Ops 3 is the best zombies.
Yeah, people on Reddit are like, why is this Black Ops 3 still, like, have the most concurrent old players?
That's the thing, and then against them is the Black Ops 6 crowd, which likes Cold War zombies.
Yeah, oh, he put out a video recently, this Call of Duty costs over $1,000. For, like the franchise bundle?
Yeah.
For some reason, him and a couple other people were like pointing out, it's like, well, why does the franchise bundle cost this much? I'm like, it's always cost a lot of money.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, like, what's so bad about that?
I don't think he talked about, but he just brought that. I just realized, but I've seen him and a couple other people brought up like about this franchise collection as if it's like it's new information that it's expensive to buy every game and every DLC. It's just a weird thing. By the way, that stuff goes on sale like a lot of the times.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, is that something to go?
No. I don't think the guy I'm talking about talked about that because this just came out like yesterday or something.
Wait,
but
where's some of his videos?
Nothing's crazy. Like he talked about Black Ops 6 DLC leaked.
Yeah, like what's it called? One of the things was like Black Ops 6 is like stealing some maps from Modern Warfare 3.
Oh, Black Ops 6 Zombies is doomed. But I didn't watch it, so I can't
didn't
really
watch
say
that either. I mean,
I'm assuming he says the same stuff that we probably have the idea of.
wait, which one is Black Ops 6 Doom? Oh, 370.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but I probably will. It could be on his other channel too, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I was just watching videos about that. And then, but yeah, for next week, I'll bring up the KN-44 stuff and the most, autistic type of understanding.
Yeah. I mean, actually, wait, we can end on one more. Because I will forget about this one. This one might actually make things a bit more depressing than it already is. There's like, I've never heard of him, and you'll probably never heard of him. There's like, apparently like a Call of Duty YouTuber, COD Ghost 619. He apparently, I guess in the past, what?
Is he an Asian guy?
I don't know.
I watched COD. I think I watched him. Yeah.
You know him?
Yeah, he does like he like plays like he's one of those people that does like sometimes he does like he plays like this gun in every Call of Duty type videos or
COD Ghost 619.
Yeah, I've heard that. Let me check.
Wait, don't check yet. Wait. When was the last time you checked? Like when you watched the video?
I mean, maybe like back in like half a year ago, like this year.
Okay,
like,
so you do know about him.
Yes, but I'm pretty. Yeah, but I was gonna look it up. But I guess not.
Wait, okay. I mean, okay, you can look him up, but let me tell you. Okay, I'm not sure what's happening, but out of nowhere, he deleted all of his videos. That or he privated his videos, and now it's like his channel's been converted to like a religious, like,
I see it.
yeah, and people think he's indoctrinated into some sort of cult.
Um,
If you check the community post on his channel, you can see like 8 months ago he was like normal talking about Modern Warfare 3 and if you're gonna play Modern Warfare 3.
yeah.
But then like the recent videos, I haven't seen any of them, but I've noticed him on like on Twitter. I think he's been like like people are saying this like the stuff he tweets about and talks about. It sounds like he's like involved in a cult.
I just clicked the video and he still has Call of Duty in the background while he's talking about God.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I've never seen a video from him. I just thought it was something interesting. But people literally said this guy's been doing COD for 14 years, and now he's...
I guess took a break for 6 months or something.
But now he's like back and he's doing like the final day, like Rapture. He's doing like Revelation in the Stars. Look at this, Revelation in the Stars on October 9th, 2024.
Okay, never mind. Just that first video had Call of Duty in it. Him coming back. It's called The Truth. Yeah.
Look at this. What is this about?
Oh man, I really liked him.
What happened to him?
Well, I think the first video he explains it.
What did you say?
I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. I'm saying like the
The
first couple
truth?
seconds like that.
There can only be one truth in this world among many lies. There can't be many truths because that would be a lie. The only one truth is Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I don't serve man nor desire to please anyone. I serve God. Repent to Jesus of your sins and accept him as Lord and Savior and God in flesh. He loves you. Whenever Jesus Christ is mentioned, you get to really see your own true colors and feelings you mask inside. You get to really see how people act and you get to really see people for who they are. May God bless all of you, your family, and your loved ones with peace, love, guidance, and deliverance. Jesus says in Revelation 22:13, I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. John 14:6, Jesus says, I am the way and the truth and the life. Wait, what?
Bro became the COD version of Gideon. W religion, W Jesus.
Modern Warfare 3 was so bad, my bro turned to Christianity. What bad gods does to a motherfucker. But it wasn't bad, it was a good game. Bro, sounds like a cult, but more I rewatch it. Who brainwashed him?
And on the 7th day, God said, yo, check
I got
out
like
this.
people on Twitter, like this one guy said, yo, I'm Catholic, but like this guy sounds like he's been in a cult. Like, this is the craziest self fall off I've ever seen.
Oh, this is weird.
What is he?
I think he lost it. People said probably sold his YouTube. He either deleted or privated 14 years of content. I'll watch it after. We should probably end it.
What is going on?
Yeah, at first I was surprised when he said the name, because I was like, oh, I wonder what Call of Duty YouTuber gonna be talking about.
I never watched this guy before. COD 619.
I've watched him many, many times.
Oh man.
He was never like this.
What happened?
I think,
it could be trolling. I didn't see the first video, but everyone else is saying
No, because the other videos are not really trolls. I mean,
And yeah, I mean, he's
that's a
calling the
hard.
stream cult.
By the way, his ghost, like his image is still there.
Yeah, but he changed his banner and everything. Well, if you go
Jesus
to
Christ.
community, like 10 months ago, it's Call of Duty.
Yeah. Well, I think he left for like 6 months.
Yeah, now he's back.
Yeah, revitalized as
Wait, look at the related, learn about and get saved by Jesus in the Bible, Rock Island books, Robert Breaker, I'm beg, who? Grow in faith, grow in Christ. This guy
oh,
founded God and literally just,
yeah, Call of Duty wasn't good enough, so God is. Well, that is, well, it's only depressing for his channel, but, you know, I'm not gonna put him down as a person unless it is a cult. Unless it is.
he's not even caught Ghost anymore, he's Ghosts.
That though never changed. He couldn't change it. Too bad.
This is what skill-based matchmaking does to a person.
We should end it here.
Alright, man. I guess this is it. Any parting words for these?
I hope he comes back as COD Ghost. That's how I hope.
The return? Alright.